Good morning, Attorney Rob. Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Hello, good morning. A chairman is attending today. Is he already here? Captain Don?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, we informed me he will be attending. So let's wait for this. Thank you. Malilate daw ng konti. So, we'll start already. Let's have a roll call, please, Secretariat. Do we have a quorum?
Good morning, sir. Yes, we do have a quorum, sir.
Okay, roll call, please.
Good morning. This back-study meeting is being streamed online via the CAAP YouTube channel. Please acknowledge once your name is called. Attorney, our presiding officer, Attorney Roberto Martin Benaventura.
Present. Captain Don is here, the office, with me.
Good morning, sir. We have our chairman, Captain Don Mendoza.
Ayan.
Our vice chairman, Attorney Roberto Martin Benaventura, Lieutenant Colonel Valentino Janela, Engineer Cecilio Ortiz, Engineer Cecilio Ortiz, morning, sir. Miss Amelia Gabriel,
Present online. Good morning.
Miss Diana Ines Viñas,
Present online.
and our end user from the ADMS. For our back technical working group, morning, sir, Emerson. For the back technical working group, we have Attorney Frank Edward Marty,
Present online.
Attorney Edilisa Irugin,
Present online.
Engineer Alexander Abag,
Present, ma'am. Online.
Engineer Raul Crostena,
Present, ma'am. Online.
Michael Ian Ilalan,
Present, ma'am.
morning sir. Engineer Darwin Lintag,
Present, ma'am. Online.
Engineer Eva Lasatin,
Present po online.
Engineer April Joy Pruganan, Engineer Joe Ferran Joseph Torrefranca, Engineer Norik Baez,
Present and good morning to everyone.
Engineer Gary Jadi,
Present, ma'am. Online.
Engineer Adalio Arganda,
Present po. Online.
and Miss Maria Cristina Balonon. For the back secretariat,
Present
we
po
have,
online.
for the back secretariat, we have Dr. Rolly Bayaban, Irish Presion, Miss Melina Reyes, Mr. Sonny Villabert, Mr. Thomas Duc Santos, Miss Eloisa Casimiro,
Present, ma'am.
Miss Charisma B. Aquino, Miss Sofia Fulmaran, Miss Sandra Serdan, Mr. Nathaniel Tordesillas, and sir, and Miss Rita Linda Pleo. Sir, we also sent our invitation letters to our observers from the COA, from the IAS, DOTR, PCCI, ASFI, and the Procurement Division. That's all, sir.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Irish. I'll proceed po, sir, muna moderating. I'll proceed moderating. Sige. Okay, we can proceed directly to the agenda items for today. The first agenda item is the presentation of the TWG bid evaluation report for two projects. First being the Zamboanga International Airport Development Project, repair of runway, grading of runway strip, and rehab of PTB amounting to 230,164,511.72 pesos. An ADMS DOTR download project. Attorney Frank?
Good morning, Mr. Chair, and to the members of the Deeds and Awards Committee. Sir, we will be presenting
Frank, excuse me.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Excuse me, please. Ladies, gentlemen, I'd just like to make some manifestation on the two projects, Zamboanga and Bukidnon. It seems that bakit ngayon lang? Yun lang yung tanong ko. Mukhang tumatagal tayo, and then as in mukhang we have exceeded the prescribed period for this. Hindi ba tayo dito mapapansin, mapupulaan o ano? Hindi ba tayo mako-question dito?
Attorney Frank, just to clarify, delayed na ba tayo, Sir Zamboanga? And if so, how many days na ang nag-pass doon sa required period?
Sir, the opening of bids, sir, was conducted last September 30, and the prescribed period as provided by the GPPB rule, sir, is 7 days after the opening of bids. So technically, sir, if we are going to follow strictly to the prescribed rules, we went beyond na po talaga dito sa presentation ng bid evaluation na to, considering that we are now on the 20th. So dapat po, kung susundin po natin yung sa rules, dapat on or before the October 7 po, na i-present na po dapat yung bid evaluation report, just for the application of the boarding timeline. Yes, sir.
I guess may question dito. Why?
Sir, if you will allow me to explain, sir, yung bid evaluation po ng Zamboanga was conducted simultaneously with other projects, such as Tacloban, Antique, and
just to shorten the process, Frank, and
yes,
to
sir,
address my question, gawa na lang kayo ng report. Pwede ba yun?
yes, sir. We will prepare the report, sir, explaining why it took the TWG 20 days before us we were able to present the evaluation report, sir.
wag mo akuin lang ang problema. You consult
Yes, sir.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. This will be a technical working group report, sir. I mean, the letter explanation, sir. We will prepare the technical working group, sir. Will prepare the explanation.
Let's have a proper documentation in this. Para pag natanong tayo, handa tayo magpresenta kung ano. Okay? After
Yes, sir.
the 2 minutes, let's have a report. Okay. Thank you. Rob.
So, we won't continue muna sa presentation?
Ha?
We won't continue sa presentation until they report.
Hindi, wag mo na.
Sige. Let's
dispense the presentation muna, Frank, until you have submitted the report. And then
Yes,
we will
sir.
discuss the report and the presentation and the justification of why we're delayed.
Thank you, sir. Duly noted, sir.
Okay, thank you. Rob,
Sige.
please.
Alright, thank you, sir. With that, teka lang ah. Hold on. Alright, let's go ahead with the next item, which would be the presentation for the Bukidnon Airport Development Project, Phase 3. PTB runway, dip runway extension, pipe conduit, box culvert, and runway markings. May typo tayo dito sa sa title. An ADMS DOTR downloaded project amounting to 1,030,490,650 pesos and 11 cents. Are we ready to present this?
Yes, Mr. Chair. The technical working group is prepared to present the outcome of the bid evaluation report. Sir, I will present on behalf of the technical working group.
Before we proceed, just to clarify, yung other members are all here? Ma'am Vani, Sir Jonix, si Sir Ken, and Ma'am Dayan.
Yes, sir.
Request lang po members after this presentation, magpapa-executive session po tayo to discuss some important matters related to what the chairman was raising earlier. Sige po, but for now, considering the request for time, particularly for this Bukidnon project, let's already proceed, Attorney Frank.
Thank you, sir. Sir, allow me to share my screen. Okay, sabi. Okay. Oh. So, to the members of the Bees and Awards Committee, Charlie, good morning again. On behalf of the technical working group, I will be presenting the outcome of the bid evaluation report for the Bukidnon Airport Development Project Phase 3, which is the passenger terminal building, runway strip, runway correction, runway extension, 2-unit pipe conduit, box culvert, and runway marking. So the approved budget for the contract is 1,030,490,650 pesos and 11 centavos. And the opening of bids was conducted last October 4, 2021. So this project was, as a background, the following bidders. There were 11 bidders who signified their intention to participate in the bidding of the above mentioned project. So they bought the bidding documents and initially expressed their intention to join the bidding of this project. So these are the 11 bidders as flashed in your screens like right now. And of the 11 bidders who submitted, who tendered their bid proposal during the prescribed period, and all of these 11 bidders, all the 11 bidders prospective bidders tendered their bid proposal within the prescribed period and submitted their bid proposal. And these proposals were opened and checked in the presence of the bidder's representative. So during the opening of bids, we only used the pass or the non-discretionary pass-fail criteria, and only 8 bidders were initially rated as pass for having submitted the required documents as specified in the checklist. The bid proposal of AV Pamatong and Construction was disqualified for submitting an invalid pickup contractor's license, while AIMM Builder was disqualified for failure to comply the proper pagination requirements in bid data sheet clause number 16. For the bid proposal of Mark Built Construction Trading and Development Corporation, China Construction First Group Corporation Limited, Dyson Construction and Trading Corporation, which is a consortium, the proposal was initially disqualified for failure to comply the 10 envelope system, considering that the second envelope, that the second copy that they submitted is labeled not for the project, but they submitted a motion for reconsideration, and the motion was granted. The request for reconsideration was granted by the Bids and Awards Committee, Charlie. So the proposals, which were initially rated as passed by the TWG recommended for the conduct of the bid evaluation, and this was approved by the BAC. So I will now discuss the findings of our evaluation. The bid proposals of the following were ascertained complete for offering all the required items in the detailed estimates. These are the PRRC Construction Development Corporation, Edwanson Construction Incorporated, Mark Built Construction Trading and Development Corporation, China Construction First Group Limited, Dyson Construction and Trading Corporation Consortium, and Tokwing Construction Corporation in joint venture with Mamsar Construction and Industrial Corp. So, after the arithmetical correction and mathematical adjustments, yung calculated bid po ng PRRC from naging 669,435,400 pesos and 70 centavos, applying the 3% discount they offered. So, yan din po yung na-consider na lowest calculated bid, and it is below the ABC for the project. The next lowest calculated bid is from Edwanson Development Corporation. Yung calculated bid niya is naging 750,358,757 pesos. And the third lowest calculated bid is from Mark Built. Yung corrected calculated bid niya amounting to 797,250,384 pesos and 73 centavos. And yung lastly, yung sa Tokwing Construction in joint venture with Mamsar Construction, yung calculated bid niya is 958,357,741 pesos and 93 centavos. The other bidders, such as Mac Builders, R2 Builders, AM Oreta and Company in joint venture with IBC International Builders Corporation, Vicente Tila Construction, and RD Policarpio and Company in joint venture with Jejor Construction Corporation, were found the tender bid were found incomplete due to the deficient list of materials, labor, equipment as provided or as required in the detailed estimates. So, before I will move to our recommendation, I will show the grounds for disqualification of these bidders. First po is for Mac builders. As you can see, meron po tayong requirement dito sa 12 mm diameter DRSB. So meron ang yung requirement natin in terms of quantity is 624, pero they provided 0 in the required column. So in short, they will not be providing any of these material, I mean this identified material. So with that, we cannot compute yung magkano yung with that, deficient yung list of materials na provided ng Mac builders. For AM Oreta naman, as you can see in the form, ito yung submitted form nila, nakalamp lang yung mga material, I mean, walang mga entry yung mga materials nila, wala din pong entry yung labor at saka equipment. They just provided the amount, and this is not acceptable. So, as compared to our standard form, indicate po yung lahat ng mga requirements, lahat ng mga items, equipment, and everything. So, in short, they modified the form, they provided a different, they're lacking in their submission in terms of material, labor, and equipment. For Vicente Lau naman po, sa under itong item po na to, ang provide niya po is construction foreman, pero yung requirement po natin is master electrician. This is under item 3.0, 3.01 in the detailed estimates. Clearly po, sa labor po, nakalagay po na ang requirement natin is master electrician. Pero as indicated in the VTLAO submission, it's construction foreman. For R2 builders naman po, here, ito yung submission nila, wala silang item for skilled labor, hindi sila nag-provide, so this is a blank space. Hindi lang po itong sa item 100 na to, meron din po sa other items like 1.001, wala din pong entry yung skilled labor nila. So, with that, Mr. Chair, considering the grounds for the findings of the technical working group dun sa mga deficiencies ng bidders, the BAC technical working group hereby recommends that the bid proposals of MAC builders, R2 builders, AM Oreta and Company Incorporated in joint venture with IBC International Builders Corporation, Vicente Tilao, and RD Policarpio and Company in joint venture with Jejors Construction Corporation be disqualified for offering an incomplete bid. And the technical working group is also recommending that the bid proposal of PERRC Development and Construction Corporation to undergo post-qualification process being evaluated and considered as the lowest calculated bid in the amount of 669,435,400 pesos and 70 centavos for the Bukidnon Airport Development Project Phase 3 for consideration and approval of the members of the Bids and Awards Committee, Charlie. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Attorney Frank. Can we go back again to the complete list of bidders? Yung kanina.
Ito, sir.
Okay. So these were the ones subjected for bid evaluation. And based on the evaluation, how many were qualified?
4 of the initially
Ganyan ba talaga yung term natin?
Sir, I think mali to, sir. I think one word lang to. Sorry. Parang naghiwalay lang.
That just might be interpreted a different way.
Yeah, we will correct this, sir. It's incomplete as in lacking in materials, labor, and equipment. Apologize, sir. We will correct this, sir.
Okay. Sige, let's flash the recommendation again. For the discussion of the back, do you have any comments or questions about the evaluation presented? So the recommendation is for the conduct of post qualification for PERRC, Development and Construction Corporation, for having submitted the lowest
Kasi na-edit
calculated bid.
dito.
And Mac builders are to builders AM or beta. Vicente Lao and RD Policarpio to be declared disqualified for having submitted an incomplete bid. Members, if there's no more comments, maybe we can have a motion, please.
Through the chair.
Yes, po, sir. Sir Chinela.
Yes, I move for the recommendations of the technical working group. First is for the disqualifications of 5 bidders for being submitting documents that has been determined as incomplete. And secondly is for the recommendations also of the bidders that pass the bid evaluations. First is how do you call it? The Burke, followed by Edwardson, and the rest for continuation of post qualifications of those who pass the bid evaluations of the technical working group.
Yes po, sir. Just to clarify, isa lang po ay popost ko lang, sir. Yun lowest lang po.
Okay.
Mahirap yung marami, sir. Opo.
So,
PRSC. Yes, sir. So for now, it's PRSC.
yes.
Alright, there is a motion right now for the disqualification of the 5 bidders as mentioned and for the conduct of post qual for PRSC. Any second?
Second.
Ay, thank you, ma'am. There being motion duly seconded. The recommendation of the TWG for the first, for the disqualification of Mac Builders, R2 Builders, AM or Beta and Company, and IBC International Builders, joint venture, Vicente T. Lao and RD Policarpio and Company, and Jedros Construction Corp. joint venture, accordingly disqualified for offering an incomplete bid. And secondly, for the conduct of post-qualification evaluation for the PERRC Development and Construction Corporation for having submitted the lowest calculated bid of 669,435,400 pesos and 70 cents for this Bukidnon Airport Development Project. Okay, motion is carried. Thank you. Do we have anything else for the agenda? Wala na.
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, sige, as requested, maybe we can have medyo awkward na online. Pero since mahirap mag-meet physically, executive session for the members lang po.
Sir,
And
if I may,
Yes.
let me just clear the room, sir, to stop the streaming po on our YouTube channel.